Hello guys, what's up? Drew here. So today we're going to be playing some more Living End. I'm super excited to get back into this deck, so let's see if we can just find a match here. Let's go with this one. This looks good. Yeah, we'll see if we can get some more wins. Last time we did get a win, which is super awesome. But yeah, so I guess we'll just see what happens. Hopefully he will be ready in a second. If not, we'll just jump into another match. A little recap on the deck. We use Living End to get all our creatures back from the graveyard. Oh, he has left. Okay. Let's just join another game. What do we got here? Casual. Let's go with this guy. Alright. We're ready to start. Hopefully he'll be ready. Anyways, as I was saying, Living End basically gets us all of our creatures back from the graveyard, and we get creatures in the graveyard by cycling, which is super awesome. So hopefully he will be ready. He is ready. Alright, so he gets a 17, we get a 3. That is typical. And we will keep our hand. That's a pretty darn good hand. We got a Tomb. So yeah, we definitely got a good hand. And he is probably going to start. He's going to keep. Okay, so for his main phase, what is he going to play? What is he playing? We will see. If he ever plays a card. Hopefully he plays a card soon. Okay, Creeping Tar Pit. That's cool. Back to our turn, so we draw. So I'm just going to play the Tomb here. Take 2. I'm going to cycle the Architect of Will at the end of his turn, or in response to anything that he plays. And it's back to his turn. He plays he untaps his Creeping Tar Pit, which is, by the way, a great card. Bloodstained Mire in turn. Cycle this guy. Okay, now it's back to our turn. Get a Violent Outburst. Let's play another Gorge. We can cycle both the Carabid and the Deadshot Minotaur next turn, which is going to be really good. That's the end of our turn, though. So in response to anything he plays, we'll just cycle both of these guys. Plays a Hallowed Fountain and ends his turn. Cycle the Carabid. And cycle the Minotaur. Awesome, looking good so far. Alright, what can we draw? So here I'm probably just going to play this Gorge again, I think is the play. I really do want to cycle the Carabid, because getting 2 Carabids in the graveyard is pretty darn good. So we're just going to cycle that now. Hopefully we get a Simian Spirit Guide. Oh, we get a Street Wrath. We can cycle that guy too. Okay. Deadshot Minotaurs, cycle that guy. This is kind of the fun part of this deck, is when you get to go cycle a crazy ton. Alright, so that was going to be the end of our turn. So it seems as though he's playing some sort of control deck, which means that he can control counter our Violent Outbursts or our Demonic Dreads. We can't really play Demonic Dread, obviously. So I guess if he makes his Creeping Tar Pit a creature, we can Demonic Dread it, which would be good. Okay, so he now has enough mana to Cryptic Command, which is going to suck. Cycle the Minotaur first. Okay, so we can cycle this, but I think we just need to start going for Violent Outbursts. Yeah, let's try it. He might counter it. He might not counter it. Okay, that seems good. So we're going to Cascade. And we're searching for our Living End, because Living End is the only thing we can play. Hopefully we'll get there soon. Still not finding it. Come on, you gotta be in here somewhere. I mean, we do run 3 of them, so we can't be too far off, right? Wrath, Beast Within, Jungle Weaver, Blood Crypt. Oh my gosh. Where is Living End? We're down to 15 cards. This is great. Wow. It's this one. Oh, still not getting there. Still not finding it. It's gotta be here. I mean, it's gotta be in these last 7 cards. There we go. Alright, so we're able to find it. So our deck is going to go from 5 cards to 41 cards. He's going to remand our Living End. What does that do? It just puts it back in my hand. Okay. That's going to go to my hand. That's kind of an awkward situation. Next turn, we're going to Violent Outburst again and see if that will work. And then if that doesn't work, we're going to Demonic Dread. And that should work. Hopefully we'll be able to get something through. If he taps out this next turn, that's going to be super good for us. We'll just be able to Violent Outburst. In fact, if he attacked with the Creeping Tar Pit, that'd be really good. He's just going to end his turn. And it's our turn. Oh, gosh. We draw a Living End. What to do? We could suspend it for 3 turns, but that is not going to help us at all, really. Play this Bloodstained Mire. Cycle the Carabid. Oh my gosh. We just drew into Living End. Again. Oh gosh. Alright, crack this. No, not draw a card, my bad. We need to just get a swamp. So now we're pretty much just forced to suspend our Living End. So hopefully we can do that. Alright, that has 3 counters on it. This is a pretty darn bad situation to be in. It's a terrible situation to be in. As soon as Suspend comes off, he's probably just going to counter it, which is not going to be good. I'm trying to think of a way to get him off his counters. Beast Within kills permanents. It's not going to do us much good at all. He's going to play Sorin. Alright. Creature, okay. He's going to get a vampire guy. Sounds good. And back to our turn. So we get this Street Wrath. I'm almost just debating whether I should start playing creatures from my hand instead of cycling them. Oh, I forgot to remove a counter. Alright, I think what's most important here is to Beast Within his Sorin. I think getting rid of that is going to be really good. I'm just hoping he can't counter Living End once the suspend is over, and he obviously is going to. Alright, that's the end of our turn. He's going to be attacking for 5 each turn now, which is a lot of damage. That puts us on a 4-turn clock. Living End is going to go off in a couple of turns. I'm just not quite sure if you can counter it once it's suspended. Violent Outburst is not helping us. Alright, I'm just going to play the Street Wrath. Oh, I gotta take another counter off. Oh, he's putting it back in my hand. I forgot to remove a counter. I'm an idiot. Alright, that's the end of our turn. So next turn he basically has to, this turn he has to keep up some counterspell to counter Living End. I really want to look that up though. I'm gonna look that up real quick. Cause I'm not quite sure if you can. Oh gosh. 1 second. 3, 6, 9, 10, 11. That's game. Okay. Next. Let's look this up real quick. Just to make sure that we're on the right page. Alright, let's get into this game. What do we put in here? Ricochet Trap. Obviously good. Dismember, I might put in a couple of those. That should be good for now. Take out the Recluse. Take out Demonic Dread. He doesn't have that many creatures. Take out a Fairy. And let's go with an No, Architect's really good. Let's go with another That's hard. Let's go with the Mentor, I guess. Alright. He left the game because alright. Well, that sucks. Let's just go into another game. I just want to play. I really do. Let's make our own this time. See what happens. That's right, we lost against that deck. Okay, so we already have a guy ready to start. This is awesome. Let's see what this guy's playing. I guess we're just going to have a lot of different games this time. He gets an 11, we get a 10. Alright, let's see what we can draw. Do we keep this? That is the question. Yes, we'll keep that. He did take a mulligan, which makes our hand a little better, I guess. We can Architect of Will. We can Simian Spirit Guide and Jungle Weaver cycling. All that is going to be super good. Yeah. Alright, he's still looking at his library. Darkslick Shores. Ooh, he is playing Mill. This is going to be awesome. Mill shouldn't actually be too bad for us. Just because... Whoops, that's right. Just because getting creatures into the graveyard is really good for us. And we already have a Living End in our hand. So when he plays a land, 1, 2, 3. Oh, just kidding. I see what he's doing. 4, 5, 6. Alright, that sounds good. So let's get a mouse for 6. That's pretty good. What does this card do? Oh, it's a hideaway card. That's awesome. I do really like the hideaway cards. They're really cool. Alright. Back to our turn. Play the Cliffs. I'm almost tempted to start suspending a Living End, but we can't because it costs 4. So what is in our graveyard right now? We already have some really good stuff in our graveyard, which might be able to win us the game already. I'm going to wait one more turn. We're going to risk it. We're going to cycle this guy. And... Alright. That should be good. As long as he doesn't mill out another Living End, we should be totally set. If he does, that's going to suck. If he... Okay, so that's 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, so we're safe there. That was 6. What will he do? Extirpate. He's gonna get out all my demonic dreads. Okay. Demonic dread there. We have to reveal our hand, don't we? Let's see. Demonic dread and demonic dread. And then we're going to reveal library to him and reveal our hand to him. Okay, cool. So we have 2 living ends in our hand. Hopefully he cannot do any more mill crap. So he sees our hand and he is not happy with our hand. Oh, my bad. There's that. Okay. There goes my 4 demonic dreads. So we're going to be able to get a lot of creatures next turn, basically. No matter what, we can, even if we don't draw land, we can Simian Spirit Guide. Oh, we don't have a green source. That's what we need. Oh, crap. Dang. Okay. What to do? Because we don't have a green source. That's our problem. Cycle the Carabid, I guess. Okay. So, that was really lucky. Play this. Take 2. Oh, we need... No, we're good. Okay. I thought we needed red, but we obviously have Spirit Guide. And Violent Outburst. So we only have 1... Oh, he says second. Sorry. Okay, so he's... Respond to the cast trigger... What is... Okay. He might counter it. Obviously going to put them back on top, yes, okay. Probably going to remand it, if anything. Okay, he takes the cliff. We're going to get our mountain tapped. We're still good, though. He's going to mill us for, what is that, 26? That sucks. You got Living End. You obviously got Living End. Well, obviously Cascade is not going to work. What to do here? Game 2. Let's go to game 2. Because we are not winning that battle. Okay. What can we do here? Dismembers aren't good. Fairies aren't good. Ingot Chewers aren't good. Shriekmaw isn't good at all, I don't think so. Ricochet Trap is basically... I think we just put in our Ricochet Traps, that's all we got. Beast Within isn't doing us too much. Neither is this Fairy. Okay. Cool. I will play... And hopefully we can win this one. Hopefully we can win. Alright, here's our hand. We can definitely keep this hand. Keep. Alright. See if he keeps. Keep. Okay, Bloodstained Mire, crack this. You're gonna take all that damage and get... We need red green, right? Stomping Grounds. Cycle a Minotaur. Cycle the Street Wrath. So we got a 15 already. It's not going to matter. He's obviously playing Mill, so that's totally fine. Demonic Dread is a little bit of a problem because we don't have any creatures to target it with. Unless he plays a crab, which he might. Okay, he's not going to do anything that turn. So, oh man, we have both the living ends in our hand. Whew. Alright, play the Cliffs. Tap for a Jungle Weaver cycling. And end our turn. I might just have to go and Living End. Suspend it. Suspend Living End. Okay, he didn't get Living End, which is good. He's going to crack his Polluted Delta and mill us for another 3. Okay, 1, 2, 3. And back to our turn. One good thing about Mill is that he's giving us a ton of creatures in the graveyard. So instead this turn, I'm just going to Fulminator Mage and kill his Watery Grave. Okay, that seems to be good. And end the turn. So we are going to have to Demonic Dread next turn and target the Hedron Crab. We're going to be getting some pretty darn good stuff. Yeah, we should be super good, especially if he mills us more this turn. We'll be even in a better position. He's going to play Swamp. Alright. So our Fulminator can't take out any of his lands anymore. That's okay though. 3, I'm an idiot. Yeah, 1, 2, 3. Whew. Okay. No Living End, which is good. Hopefully he just ends his turn. What? Glimpse top 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Alright, okay. We're still good. Living End is still in our deck somewhere, so we can still cascade into it. Which is good. And we're going to get a ton of creatures. Surgical Extraction on what? Violent Outburst or Demonic Dread? Dang it, he's going to go with the Dread. Oh, alright. Reveal Library to him. Reveal Hand to him. And goodbye Demonic Dread. Goodbye Demonic Dread. So all these are going to be out of here, including the one in our graveyard. So that's rough. We really, really need to draw into a Violent Outburst here, which is super unlikely. We draw into the Violent Outburst, though. That's awesome. Okay. And he's tapped out, so we can totally play it. This is great. Okay, so we get Violent Outburst. We might actually win the game just because of that draw. That was super awesome. So there's a good chance that we're going to go to game 3 now. And there's still one Living End in the deck somewhere here. In our last 10 cards. Architects. There it is. Alright. So all these to the bottom. And he has no mana to counter any of this, so we are going to get a ton of creatures here. Boom. More creatures, more creatures. Oh my gosh. We get our playset of Fulminator Mages, so he is not going to be playing lands for... Okay, he just concedes, yeah. Yeah, okay. I like what we have going here so far. So... Alright, so we're ready to start again. He's going to be on the play. Let's see what we can draw. I'm going to mulligan this. Okay, I think we can keep this. Let's see what's on top of our library. We have a Street Wrath. We'll just keep that. Alright, what could we draw? So, obviously we draw a Street Wrath. Play this. Crack this, go to 17 because we're going to grab a shock land and shock ourselves. I'm going to go Stomping Grounds again. Is that this? Let's see. You know, we'll go with Overgrown Tomb. Stomping Grounds. Stomping Grounds. Alright. Tap that to cycle this guy. Pay another 2 life. Cycle this guy, and we have no living ends in our hand, so that's good. Archive Trap. I don't think I searched my library. Yeah, I didn't search my library, I just draw a card. Oh, maybe from the fetch land? Alright, goodbye 26 cards. 26. What do we got in here? 2 living ends. So we need to draw land. Okay, that's game. So there goes our living ends. Good game, mate. That was fun. Anyways, guys, we will have some more content for you, hopefully coming soon. But thank you for watching again, and we will see you guys on the flip side.